From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Thursday, November 8th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Kearney-Nato edged Munising 3-2 in the volleyball regular season at Kearney. The Mustangs had a chance to redeem themselves last night in a Division IV regional final at Westwood High School. Kearney-Nato won the first set 25-23, so let's go to set number 2 for Munising in the near court. Emily Contreras sets Sydney Curtis, and that one is down for the kill, but the Mustangs trail 17-11. The Mustangs will serve. The Wolves push it back over, and Contreras to Curtis again, but this time, that would be Ashlyn Hansen for the roof, and under the net, the facial, accidentally moments later. Wolves won the second set 25-21, leading 2-0. Liana Blahnik with the kill here for the Wolves. But the Mustangs were not about to get swept in this one. Darren Johnson with the ace. Munising won the third set 25-18 to stay in the match. We jump ahead to the number 4. Wolves had a small cushion late. Alanis Harris, Layla Blahnik-Toon to Sandra Bolton, and blocked but out. And Kearney-Nato wins its first regional title 25-20 and 3-1. The Wolves did not think this would happen at the start of the season.
Coming into this season, we did not expect to get here. We were a full new offense and full new defense and everything, and actually being here and winning it is amazing. It's a dream.
We're hoping just to compete in our conference, win our division, the small school division in the Skyline. Halfway through the season, we're playing well, and we change our goals to win the conference, win the districts, and get to the regionals and see what happens. And we're playing with house money right now.
Kearney-Nato goes to its first quarterfinal Tuesday night in Manistee. The Wolves will face a team that has made a couple quarterfinal appearances, and that would be the Onaway Cardinals, who were able to sneak past Rudyard 3-2 to win the regional title at Mackinac City. Meanwhile, in Division III, at Manistee, the host Emeralds taking on the usually pretty darn good Traverse City St. Francis Gladiators. First set, Emeralds down by 4. Lena Smith is blocked. Kayla Mutho will tip it over, 22-19, back within 3. Then Jocelyn Muth to Emily McDaniel. Nicely done down the line, knotted at 24. Gladiators get a set point though. Hannah Sidorowicz to Molly Mirabelli, and that cross-court kill had some authority on it. And the Gladiators take the first set 27-25. Second set, Gladiators up by 4. Mirabelli to Kaylin Poole, but the roof is there for the Emeralds. They're back within 3. However, St. Francis would extend the lead. Emeralds pass is too long, and the easy tip gives TCSF a 20-13 advantage. Set point, Sidorowicz sets it for Brenna Poole, and off the block and good. Gladiators won the second set 25-18 and the third to win the match 3-0, and they take home the regional trophy and move on to the quarterfinals on Tuesday. The third time is the charm. Escanaba would like that to be the case Saturday when the Eskimos face Grand Rapids Catholic Central for the third season in a row in the Division IV football playoffs. The two teams are meeting around earlier than last year in the regional final. TV6 and Fox UP's Tyler Markle has more on the matchup.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Each of the last 2 years, the Eskimos have had their seasons cut short in playoff losses against Grand Rapids Catholic Central. They say they don't need that extra motivation to know that this is a big game.
We're just doing the same things that we've done the last 10, 11 weeks is, practice well and, try to execute and get a game plan ready.
The Eskimos are currently on a 7-game win streak. Coach Howes attributes that success to their ability to keep fighting.
It's a special group of kids where, late in the games, they're making plays, they're executing, and the motivation's there, the confidence there, and just one of those things where this team doesn't quit.
They don't want to fall behind early like they have been, though.
We got to execute and start out early. We've been struggling to get going right away. We just got to come out right away and play.
In both games against Grand Rapids, the Eskimos have been shut out. They hope this year they can get the offense rolling.
We're going to have to establish our run game first, and then hopefully that'll give us opportunities to put the ball in the air and
make big plays.
Coach Howes is confident in his players' abilities, one in particular.
As long as Craig Kameen's on our team, I'm very confident that something's going to happen with him. So
that game kicks off in Grand Rapids at noon on Saturday. Reporting in Escanaba, I'm Tyler Markle, TV6 Sports.
Rapid River will be playing for a chance to make its third appearance in a state football championship contest tomorrow. The Rockets host Cedarville in an 8-player Division II state semifinal game. TV6 and Fox UP's Tyler Markle has more from Rapid River.
Rapid River will be taking on Cedarville for the second time this season tomorrow night. The first game, Rapid River won in Cedarville 28-20.
I've always told my teammates that it's hard to beat a team twice in a season, and I imagine they're going to bring a lot more punch this time than they did last time.
The Rockets, winners of 3 straight, have gotten hot at just the right time, and Coach Ostrenga knows why.
We talk about being a family and a team-first attitude. I think you've seen that in the last 3 or 4 ball games where several players stepped up and different players stepped up in defense and offense.
A win tomorrow would bring the Rockets to their 3rd state finals game. The team is playing for someone special.
Coach O is right now 0-2 for state, so we're doing it for Steve, try to give him the first state championship.
And win or lose, the Rockets will be glad to be in front of their home crowd.
It's huge. I mean, to not have to get on a bus and travel 3 hours over to Cedarville, that's a long ride. You get off the bus and you don't even feel like playing a game right away. You get to just, stay right where you're used to being and in front of your home crowd. It's a pretty special feeling.
Cedarville at Rapid River kicks off tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Reporting in Rapid River, I'm Tyler Markle, TV6 Sports.
The NMU hockey team picked up some momentum last weekend by splitting its series at Bowling Green. Wildcats head coach Grant Patoni called Saturday's 2-0 win over the Falcons the best game his team has played since he's been here. 17th ranked Cornell visits the Barry Event Center tomorrow and Saturday. Patoni says the Big Red is very similar to Bowling Green.
They're heavy, they're big, but I do think they have a little more high end than Bowling Green did. They got their top power play is really dangerous. They've kind of, to be honest, they're 2-2, but they've really outshot everybody big time. And the Michigan State games, Lettinen played great for Michigan State. He obviously played well, and they outshot him almost 2-1 both nights.
Face off both nights is set for 7 o'clock. Michigan Tech travels to Ferris State for a pair of 7:07 p.m. contests, and Lake Superior State is home to entertain Alaska. Face off also 7:07 at Taffy Able Arena. The NMU men's basketball team opens the regular season at home Saturday morning against the Bearcats, I should say, of McKendree. The Wildcats have been on both ends of the spectrum in exhibition games, winning easily over St. Norbert and losing at Michigan State. The Bearcats dropped an 83-44 decision to Northwestern last Friday. NMU head coach Bill Saul says he isn't sure what to expect from the Bearcats head coach Chris Foster.
It's a team that is in transition, a new coach that comes in from Truman State, where he was super successful. It's an offense that's really hard to defend because they space the floor out so well. There's really 5 guys out. It's a 5-wide motion offense. What is he going to decide to do on the offense and defensive side? So you have to kind of look at film from Truman, look at film from McKendree, and make an educated guess as far as what you think is the best way to go.
Tip-off for Saturday's game against McKendree is 11 a.m. That's followed by Michigan Tech and Lewis, also at the Barry Event Center at 1 p.m. Now, Wildcats and Huskies switch opponents Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. with Tech and McKendree, then Lewis and NMU.